Hello guys and welcome to this video. Now, a few weeks ago, you may have, of course, seen the latest Rolex series of watches from Watches and Wonders. Now, if you followed me for a while, you know I like Rolex styles and I build Seiko mods, often resembling them. So this was a perfect opportunity to try out something I've never done before, and that is to make a titanium watch, of course, inspired by Rolex's latest titanium Yacht-Master. So here is the watch in question. This is a Seiko SKX style case, or I should say really SRPD style because of the dial. So this, the unique thing here, of course, is the case. This is a titanium case. We've paired it with a Yacht-Master ceramic bezel, Rolex style Mercedes hands, of course, and a few other little details to sort of bring the two together. Now, I did do this kind of project once before, last year actually, at Watches and Wonders 22, and these are the two watches I created as part of that little project. This year, the Rolex Yacht-Master Titanium definitely stood out for me, so I wanted to make that one first. But if you've got a favorite watch from the show this year, that's Watches and Wonders 23, drop me a link in the comments, or tell me which watch it is you'd like me to try and have a go at making in Seiko form. So let's have a closer look at this first. You'll see I've got some scales back there for a good reason, which we'll see later. So I started off here with the SRPD 55 dial, and then a NH36 movement. I've also added a double dome sapphire crystal to match the Yacht-Master ceramic bezel. Now the case, this is the interesting bit. The case comes from Watch and Style, and this is just the same kind of shaped case as you typically find on an SKX or Seiko similar model. This one already comes pre-fitted with a sub-style bezel. It comes with a titanium crown and case back, which I'll show you in a minute. But overall, it's a very simple modding process because you actually already have a bunch of the parts fitted or included with this case set. Naturally, it's going to be a bit more expensive, but considering you also get the crown, the bezel, and the case back as the set, it works out pretty well. Now, this is not a new style of watch for me. I've done many Yacht-Master styles before, which you'll see on my channel and of course on my Instagram at Seiko Mods Dubai. Please check it out. This watch will also actually be for sale along with these other two on SVK Watches, which is my online store. I'm based in Dubai, UAE, but I ship worldwide as well, so you can check out the full specs, pricing and everything there, including details on how to build or request your own custom-made watch. So say you like this one, but you wish it had a bracelet or another type of strap or something like that, that is what we can do. Speaking of bracelets, by the way, for this titanium model, there isn't a titanium bracelet, unfortunately. You'll see me use various styles, including the Jubilee, the Oyster style, President, and various others. As far as I know, there's no titanium bracelet on the market for an SKX. So if you find one, please let me know and I'll update it. So this is as close as we can get to that Yacht-Master 42mm case. This is 41, standard SKX, everything. It's got 120 click unidirectional bezel. It has a screw down crown. And as mentioned, this is a ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal on the front. Let's take it off the stand a minute to show you around. I've put it on my favorite Monstraps black fitted rubber. You can see the case back there that is included is a slightly different finish to the watch. I was actually impressed that they managed to polish this titanium case, so it is a polished titanium case. I'm not sure of the grade of titanium, but you can check that out on Watch and Style's website directly. There's a few other vendors selling these, but the case back is a slightly more brushed, almost darker appearance. It's the same sort of thickness as you'd standardly get on an SKX, but you could actually switch this. I'm tempted to switch it for a slim sapphire case back, which I don't think actually weighs that much more. Now it's time to check the weight of the titanium versus a similar steel case watch. Now, though this is of course rose gold color, It is the same type of steel case you would get on an SRPD model. So kind of equal in terms of size, style and everything. Both of these have got the same double dome crystal. This one also has a ceramic bezel, and the movements are the same inside the NH36. This one actually has the standard Seiko case back as well compared to the titanium, and the strap is exactly the same, just a different color. So let's try the steel watch first. So these are just simple kitchen scales, by the way, so we're not going to too much accuracy or detail, but it's 121. So about 120 grams for your typical Seiko mod in SKX or SRPD sort of size at 42, and 121 grams there. The titanium version of basically the exact same thing is 101. So let's call it 100 and 120, 20 grams difference. That means roughly 20% lighter. Now, for this style of watch, I wouldn't say that the weight is, I mean, it's nice that it's a little lighter. To be honest, just to give you an example, a sapphire crystal might weigh about 10 to 15 grams. So it's about, you know, it's like making this watch without the crystal in it. It's not a huge difference in terms of weight, but the feel of the titanium, I really like how it's polished. I like the sort of more gunmetal color, but not too dark as well. It just all seems to go together really nicely. And as it comes as a package too, you don't need to worry about getting a bezel and a crown. It's already in there, and it's even fitted for you. It's nice that they do that actually, because I believe it's actually quite hard to fit bezels onto cases in titanium compared to your typical stainless steel. Anyway, slightly less options in terms of cases, colors, etc., but it was fun to do this, and of course this was designed to look like the latest Rolex Yacht-Master. This, by the way, is just a fun mod I made. I love this green and rose gold dial from that Seiko 5 I came out with, and I wanted to make it a full rose gold case. This also looks awesome on a black strap, but you can check that one out on my website too. Like I mentioned, all of these are actually available or will be on my website soon. Now, this is, you can see sort of the difference in the case color here actually, because this is a standard SRPD case. It's just got an SKX 007 dial in this mod, but either way, it's just a slightly darker, the titanium I mean, is a slightly darker shade of gray or silver, and the feel of it, I'd say it just somehow feels a little smoother, almost like a plasticky kind of feeling, but not to say it feels bad, definitely not. It just feels different. I don't know, it's hard to explain without actually showing you. Now, the weight difference here is quite significant. So if we drop this one on the scales, this is gonna be 159. So yeah, 160. So this is 100 grams, 120 for the standard Seiko mod sort of style, and 160 on a solid Jubilee bracelet. Now this is sized already a little bit. Of course, it might be a bit lighter, but you can really feel the difference here. So if you're looking for like a sports watch, a beta watch, something that you can wear every day and sort of start to forget it's there, but you still want the SKX or SRPD look, you want some interesting bezel options and so on, the titanium case might be a cool option for you. So there you have it, guys. What do you think of this new Yacht-Master titanium mod? You can find the videos of me building it just on the left, just like you can find them always on Instagram too. Please follow me on there. And of course, check out my website for all my newest available watches. If you've seen a watch that you really like from this year's Watches and Wonders, let me know what it is in the comments, and I will see if I can try and build it as well for a future video. I've had my eye on the new, well, not really new, but the red bezel Tudor. That seemed to be a hit. Also, that awesome looking GMT Master with the black and gray bezel. That I need that bezel to come out. As soon as it's out, I will definitely make a Seiko mod with it. But for now, we've got the black Yacht-Master. This watch will be available, so let me know if you're interested. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.